Nick, I know you got to get running here pretty soon. What struggles have y'all had? I mean, trying to stay non-political, but I mean, just honestly, like in Katrina, you know, the governor and the president are different sides of the political spectrum. Is there people working together? What's going on?
Well, I think initially everybody has to realize that politics played a part, just like it did in previous elections and other elections. Politics played a part on a national scale. One party wants to blame another party, and I think the whole issue is, I got a text message from my younger brother who lives in San Antonio, and he said, listen, you need to tell your governor and you need to tell your president that it's simple. We just need to get the job done. And I think that's the issue, is that Louisiana and South Louisiana, let's face it, during the hurricanes, we just got the job done. And I think, once again, it's a very simple term, get the job done. But once again, we have the technology, we have the all field service companies, we have, let's face it, everything that's made today that protects wealth and protects in the oil and gas service industry is really either a Cajun invention or South Louisiana or somebody from Louisiana inventing something to actually stop something. So there's a lot of inventions that people had come up with to actually stop the flow of the oil, but no one had, there was deaf ears. So once again, I think the governor and them and our state has done a great job, but I also think what we should have done is that, listen, that 3 mile line is our line. So when I tell you we're going to deploy, well, we have to deploy and use whatever money the state has. If it would bankrupt our state is bankrupt our state. But the fact is, without an economy, without a way of life, you said it in your song, without the ecosystem that we have, really we have nothing. Think about it. Without the oil industry, we have nothing. So once again, I think there were solutions that were in place that could have been taken to make sure, number one, about the moratorium. Some people have thinks that the moratorium should be there. I, for one, don't think it should be there permanently. I think that, number one, TransOcean testified in front of my committee that said, you know, there's other ways they could have went about this. In other parts of the country or other parts of the world, they require you to drill 2 wells at the same time. But the guy with TransOcean said, well, if you want to be reasonable, drill a well similar to a test well. And so when they realized that they hit oil and gas, they basically plugged that well completely, and they come with another well and they drill. So you'll always have a relief well if something happens to the other one. So there are solutions to get the oil and gas industry back and running, but I just think Washington's not listening. And that's, you know, a simple answer for that part.